All right, today we're diving into something with a name you are definitely not going to forget. Gemini Nano Banana Pro. And yeah, it sounds kind of fun, but trust me, this new image model from Google, it's about to totally shake up how we create visuals.
I want you to think about this for a sec. What if an idea was literally all you needed to create art? No years of training, no super expensive software. What if the only thing standing between your imagination and a pro-level image was just a conversation?
Well, you know that future? It isn't science fiction anymore. It's the reality we're all stepping into right now. That barrier between having an idea and actually making it is just dissolving. And it's happening way faster than any of us expected.
So, let's take a closer look at the tool that's really leading the charge here. In this first part, we're going to cover the big picture and see what makes this new model such a huge leap forward.
So, what is Gemini Nano Banana Pro exactly? The best way to think about it is like a super smart computer artist. And what makes it so smart is its brain. It's powered by Google's most advanced AI, Gemini 3 Pro. This means it can actually reason about what you're asking it to do before it even starts to draw.
Okay, now let's get into the nuts and bolts. What exactly is it that puts the Pro in the name? Because as you're about to see, this isn't just some minor update. It's a complete reimagining of what's even possible.
The jump from the original model to this new Pro version, it is massive. I mean, just look at this comparison. We're going from a standard resolution all the way up to 4K. Where you once got that garbled, weird-looking text, you now get sharp, clean writing in multiple languages. And instead of just basic prompt following, this AI now has a deep, real understanding of your request. This is not an incremental update. We're talking a huge upgrade across the board.
Let's just focus on that resolution for a moment. Moving to 4K quality is a total game changer. Your creations are no longer just for screens. We're talking print-ready, professional-level detail. This means the images you generate are sharp enough for a physical poster, a magazine spread, or a high-end ad campaign.
So where's all this power coming from? Well, it's that direct connection to Gemini 3 Pro. This means it's not just a simple image generator. It's an image generator with one of the world's most advanced reasoning models acting as its brain.
And here's how that brain actually works. For a really complex request, it doesn't just spit out an image. It follows this three-step loop: plan, evaluate, and improve. It even creates its own little test images internally to check its logic, kind of like how a human artist sketches out a few ideas before committing to the final piece. It's pretty wild.
Okay, now this feature is just incredible. It can blend up to 14 different reference images into a single, coherent picture. And on top of that, it can keep the appearance of up to 5 different people consistent across those images. The storytelling possibilities this unlocks are just immense.
And the list just keeps going. You get text you can actually read in multiple languages. You get pro-level controls for things like lighting and camera angles. You get that character consistency for storytelling. And it can even pull real-time data from Google Search to create factually accurate infographics. It's an unbelievably robust set of tools. This is all really amazing tech, but so what? What does it actually mean for you? How does all this power get put directly into your hands? Let's dive into that.
Let's look at some real-world examples. Say you're a student. You can take your messy class notes and instantly turn them into a clean, professional infographic. A teacher can design culturally relevant materials for a diverse classroom. A marketer can prototype and test a dozen ad concepts in a single afternoon. And a creator can generate the perfect YouTube thumbnail in seconds. It truly is a tool for everyone.
And the impact of this is very, very real. I mean, this statistic is just staggering. The right visual can improve learning by up to 400%. Just imagine what teachers can do for their students with a tool that makes creating those powerful visuals almost effortless.
So where can you actually get your hands on this? The great news is it's not some separate, standalone app you have to go find. Google is integrating this technology right across its entire ecosystem, putting it directly inside the tools you probably already use every day. You'll find it in the main Gemini app, of course, but it's also being built right into Google Workspace for slides and vids, into Notebook LM for research, and even into Google Photos. The goal here is pretty clear. Whether you're a casual user, a professional, or a developer, this tool is going to be right where you need it.
Of course, a tool this powerful raises some really important questions. So for our last section, let's zoom out and talk about the bigger conversation, the one about ethics and the future we're all creating together with this technology.
A key part of Google's approach here is something called Synth ID. Think of it like an invisible, permanent digital watermark. It's designed to survive things like cropping and editing, so there's always a way to verify that an image was AI generated. In an age of deepfakes, that kind of transparency is absolutely crucial.
And transparency is just one piece of the puzzle. Using this tech responsibly means respecting the truth, honoring intellectual property, and using it for positive, helpful reasons. These principles are really essential if we're going to build a healthy, creative future with AI.
Ultimately, this technology isn't here to replace human creativity, but to amplify it. The role of AI is shifting. It's becoming less of a simple tool, like a hammer, and more of a true creative collaborator, one that can help you brainstorm, try out new ideas, and bring your most ambitious visions to life. And that leaves us with one final, really important question. As all these technical barriers just fall away, the focus shifts from how we create to what we create. When anyone can make anything they can imagine, what will we choose to put into the world? It's definitely something for all of us to think about. Thanks for tuning in.